Good day, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk, Decode the Code of Communication. I'm your host, Gregmar O. Sanchez, and today we're unpacking the art of communication, how we really apply its principles in real life, and the barriers that often result with flow. Let's get right into it. Let's start with the basics. Communication isn't just about exchanging words, it's about creating understanding, forging connection, and building meaning. You get my point, people. So, to my wonderful guests, what fundamental principle of communication do you personally apply in your daily life? Now we have Destiny. Destiny, can you share your insights?
Yeah, so I always see communication as transactional. So, like, it's not just about what I say, it's about what I hear and how I respond. Because active listening is a key for me, and I try not to just wait for my turn to speak. I always listen to understand.
Yeah, thank you for that, Destiny. That was very wonderful. Now we have Alex. Alex,
For me, it's the idea that communication is irreversible. Once something's said or typed online, you can't unsay it. So I've learned to think before I speak, especially in chat comments where tone can be misunderstood.
hey, thank you for that, Alex. That was very wonderful as well. Now we have Matt. Matt,
I lean on the principle that communication is contextual. The way I talk to my friend is casual, but when I talk to teachers or informal
barriers to communication. Now, thank you for those insights. Now let's get real. Communication isn't always smooth sailing. We all face challenges. May I ask what barriers do you personally struggle with when communicating with others? Now let's go with Matt.
For me, psychological noise is a big one for me. When I'm anxious or overthinking, I find it hard to truly hear the other person. My mind gets cluttered and I miss key points.
Now Nino. Let's move very fast here.
Language is the barrier. I get self-confused when speaking English, especially in the group chat. I worry about making mistakes, so I hold back something
Th-
sometimes.
Thank you for that, Nino. Now, Destiny, you have the mic as well.
For me, it's physical barriers. Especially in virtual classes, we have slow internet, lagging audio, or even background noise. It can really affect how well I understand and communicate to others.
That was very wonderful, Destiny. Now, Alex, can you share your insights?
I deal with emotional barriers. When I'm upset or overwhelmed, I tend to shut down. I know I should express what I feel, but sometimes I just go quiet.
Thank you for that, Alex. That was very wonderful as well. Now we have Ariana. Ariana,
I struggle with overthinking. I often rehearse conversations in my head too much, and by the time I speak, the moments pass. It affects my spontaneity.
those are very wonderful responses. Now let's move on to segment 4, overcoming communication barriers. Those are real and relatable challenges, but what's inspiring is how all of you is taking steps to overcome them. Can you share how you're working to break these barriers? Nino?
I center myself before speaking. That breath help me stay calm and focused. It makes me a better listener and I respond more mindfully.
Thank you for that, Nino. Alex?
I practice reading aloud, and I also use drawing as a tool. Put aside of
Can you repeat that again? Alex?
I practice reading aloud, and I also boost my confidence when chatting in English. To make mistakes.
Thank you for that, Alex. Now, Destiny, can you hear your part?
I use noise canceling headphones and politely ask for repetition when I miss something, because these small adjustments make really big difference.
Thank you for that, Destiny. Now, Matt.
For me, I write in a journal to process my. It helps me speak from clarity rather than impulse.
Thank you for that, Matt. Now, let's have Ariana.
I practice I practice self-affirmations and remind myself it's okay to be imperfect. I've also learned to speak up even when I'm unsure, because holding back only fuels the barrier.
Now we're in the final segment. Segment 5. Final tips and takeaways. That was very wonderful of you, everyone, to share your insights. Now, before we close, let's leave our viewers with one golden communication tip, each something they can apply in their everyday lives. Can I ask everyone? Let's go to Nino first.
Listen with empathy, listen to understand, not just to reply.
That was very wonderful, Nino. Alex, can you share?
Don't be afraid to ask for clarification. It's better to ask than to assume.
Very inspiring, Alex. Now, Destiny, can you hear your part again?
Adapt your message depending on who you're talking to, because one size doesn't fit all, right?
Thank you for that, Destiny. Now, Matt, once again, you have the mic.
Be mindful of silence. It communicates just as much as words.
Thank you for that, Matt. That was very inspiring as well. Now we have Ariana. Final one.
Communicate with courage. Even a small voice deserves to be heard.
Thank you for that, everyone. And before I close talk show, thank you for all sharing your stories. That's it for tonight. Goodbye, everyone.